Do you really know what love is, or have you only been told what it should be? We grow up fed on fairy tales and movie scenes. A look across the room. A spark. Music swells. A kiss. Cut to black. But love, real love, isn't born in the first kiss. It's revealed in the 100th silence. In the 1000th disagreement. In the one moment you choose not to walk away. True love between a man and a woman is not a fantasy. It's not fireworks. It's not the butterflies that flutter when you hold hands for the first time. Those things are nice, yes, but they're just the overture. The real music starts when the storm rolls in. Because love is not about finding someone who completes you. That's a lie we've been told. Love is not about completing each other. It's about two complete people walking side by side, not because they need to, but because they choose to. Every day. Again and again. A man doesn't love a woman because she's perfect. He loves her because she's real. Because he's seen her angry. He's seen her exhausted. He's watched her fail and fall apart and still get up the next day. And instead of losing respect, he finds more of it. Because he understands, she's not a dream. She's a human. A strong, fragile, mysterious, sometimes messy, always beautiful human. And a woman doesn't love a man because he's her savior. She loves him because he's solid. Because he listens when she's incoherent. Because he doesn't try to fix her when she's hurting, he just stays. He stays when it's hard. When it's inconvenient. When it would be easier to escape into silence or pride. He stays, and that makes all the difference. True love is not loud. It doesn't scream for attention. It whispers in the way he makes her coffee just the way she likes it, without being asked. In the way she touches his back when he's pretending to be strong but she knows he's scared. It's not the grand gestures. It's the quiet ones. The daily ones. The unsexy, unglamorous, deeply sacred ones. It's when he sees her body change over the years, and still wants her, not despite the changes, but because of them. It's when she sees him lose his fire and helps him find it again. Not by lecturing. Not by criticizing. But by believing in the man he forgot he was. It's not perfect. God, it's never perfect. It's arguments over stupid things. It's sleeping back to back some nights. It's wondering, in a moment of pain, did I choose the right person? And then remembering why you did. Not because they were easy. But because they were worth it. Real love is forged, not found. It's built in the trenches. It's strengthened when things break, and you fix them together. It's what happens after the first betrayal. After the first lie. After the first real hurt. Do you walk away? Or do you both bleed, both cry, and still hold each other tighter? You don't measure love by how happy someone makes you. You measure it by how deeply you can be yourself in front of them. Can you be ugly in your grief? Can you be loud in your joy? Can you be silent and still feel connected? That's love. It's not possession. It's not control. It's not obsession. If someone makes you feel small so they can feel big, that's not love, that's fear dressed in romance. Love lets you breathe. It doesn't clip your wings. It's not afraid of your light. It wants you to shine, brighter than ever. And it doesn't just happen once. Love isn't a one-time act. It's not a single choice. It's 1,000 tiny ones. Do I apologize first, even if I think I'm right? Do I say what I feel, even if it scares me? Do I show up for this person, not just when it's convenient, but when it's hard? Real love is a discipline. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's for those who are brave enough to stay. To grow. To confront themselves. Because love always brings out the parts of you that are unfinished. It reveals your wounds. Your patterns. Your selfishness. But it also offers the chance to heal. If you want true love, you have to be willing to burn away everything false in you. You have to be ready to let go of the fantasy, and embrace the reality. The raw, complicated, breathtaking reality of two souls trying to hold on to each other in a world that keeps trying to pull them apart. So no, true love is not what they sell in songs. It's not, you complete me. It's, I'll walk beside you while you complete yourself. It's not fireworks. It's the warmth of a fire that stayed lit for years. It's not the first kiss, it's the moment 10 years later when you catch their eyes across the room and feel something deeper than the first time. That's what real love looks like. True love doesn't need an audience. It lives in the background, steady, quiet, and strong. It's not a performance. It doesn't need to prove itself on social media. It's the hand that reaches for yours under the table when no one's watching. It's the soft goodnight whispered in the dark. It's the way you look at each other after an argument, not with hate, but with hope. It's easy to love when everything is fine. When you're laughing. When your skin is still electric. But what happens when the laughter stops? When the days are long and the nights are full of silence? That's when the real question appears. Can you love someone not because they make you feel good, but because you've chosen them? Because love is not about always feeling good. Sometimes love hurts. It asks you to sacrifice. To put someone else before yourself, not always, but sometimes. To admit when you're wrong. To listen when you'd rather speak. To give, when you feel like withholding. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's maturity. Love tests your ego. It exposes your pride. It brings you face to face with your deepest fears, of being abandoned, of being misunderstood, of not being enough. But true love doesn't run from that. It stays. It holds your shaking hands. It doesn't always have the right words, but it's there. Present. Soft. Open. Sometimes, love is just showing up. Even when you're tired. Even when you're hurt. Even when you're unsure. Love says, I'm here. And sometimes, that's all that's needed. A man in love doesn't try to dominate. He doesn't need to control. He doesn't need to be the loudest voice in the room. His love is quiet but powerful. It's in his consistency. In his presence. In his calm. A real man in love protects, not just from danger, but from indifference, from loneliness, from doubt. And a woman in love doesn't manipulate. She doesn't use tears or silence as weapons. She offers her strength, her intuition, her softness. She creates a space where love can grow. Where he can be vulnerable without shame. Where he can admit that even heroes get tired. They don't compete. They don't try to be each other's everything. They support each other in becoming who they truly are, individually and together. They don't lose themselves in the relationship. They bring their full selves into it. And they grow. Together. Love, real love, transforms you. It changes the way you see the world. Suddenly, it's not just about what you want, it's about what you both need. Not in a way that erases you, but in a way that expands you. It teaches you patience. It deepens your empathy. It sharpens your honesty. It will ask you to be brave. To face the dark parts of yourself. Because real love doesn't let you hide behind charm or beauty or intellect. It wants to see the real you, and it offers you the chance to see the real someone else, too. But here's the hard truth, even true love isn't always forever. Sometimes two people outgrow each other. Sometimes life takes you in different directions. And that doesn't mean it wasn't real. It just means it was real for that season. And the love that teaches you something true, even if it ends, is never wasted. But when it lasts, when two people keep choosing each other through the years, it becomes something unbreakable. Not because it's never been tested, but because it has. They've been through the fire. Through temptation. Through grief. Through doubt. And they've held on, not out of habit, not out of fear, but out of love. Not every day is magic. Some days are just groceries and bills and tired glances. But there is beauty in that, too. Because true love doesn't just live in the highs. It lives in the ordinary. In the routines. In the mess. In the morning coffee. In the evening silence. In the way their body fits against yours after all these years. It's not perfect. And that's what makes it real. Love is not about fixing each other. It's about holding space for the other person to fix themselves, with your support, not your pressure. It's not about changing each other. It's about evolving together. Becoming more honest. More present. More alive. Real love makes you softer, not harder. It makes you more open, not more guarded. It doesn't make you dependent, it makes you more independent, because you feel safe enough to be yourself. And it's built, not in one moment, but over thousands of moments. Some loud. Some quiet. Some painful. Some joyful. And many, just, normal. But when you look back, you realize, that's where the love grew. Not in the dramatic declarations. But in the way they held your hand when you were anxious. In the way you waited up for them to come home. In the way you forgave. In the way they stayed. That's true love. And if you've never felt it, don't settle for anything less. Don't chase the illusion of love, the one wrapped in flowers and staged smiles. Wait. Build. Become someone who can give love that deep, who can hold pain, and stay kind, who can stand in the fire, and remain soft. Because in the end, true love is not what you feel. It's what you do. It's the effort. The patience. The courage. The choice. It's easy to talk about love. It's harder to live it. Because love, real love, will confront you. It will force you to look in the mirror. It will make you ask, am I capable of giving more than I take? Am I willing to forgive, to stay, to grow, even when it's uncomfortable? Many people want to be loved, but few are ready to love. Not the kind of love that flatters your ego, but the kind that requires your humility. The kind that doesn't always feel good, but always does good. True love is uncomfortable because it demands truth. You can't hide in it for long. Not behind jokes. Not behind silence. Not behind charm. Love will call you out. And if you're lucky, it will do so gently. With a hand on your back. With eyes that say, I see you, and I'm still here. That's when you know it's real. When someone sees your worst, your laziness, your doubts, your fears, and doesn't flinch. Doesn't use it against you. Doesn't try to punish you for being human. They just hold you. Not to fix you. Not to save you. But to remind you, you don't have to be perfect to be loved. That kind of love is rare. Because it takes emotional maturity. It takes someone who has faced themselves. Someone who understands that love is not a transaction. Not, I give you this so you'll give me that. But, I give because it's who I am. Love, when it's true, doesn't count. It doesn't measure. It doesn't say, you owe me. It says, we're in this together. Even when it's hard. Even when it hurts. That's not weakness. That's power. That's two people strong enough to stand alone, but brave enough to stand together. And when that happens, something shifts. The relationship becomes a place of safety. Of rest. Of truth. You stop performing. You stop pretending. You start breathing. You start healing. Because love, true love, is healing. Not because it solves all your problems. But because it reminds you that you don't have to carry them alone. You can fall apart. You can cry. You can be lost. And they won't run. They won't blame. They'll just be there. A hand. A presence. A heart. Sometimes love is not saying anything. Just listening. Just letting the silence speak for you. Just being close enough to say, I don't have the answer, but I'm not leaving. And sometimes love is speaking. Saying the hard things. Setting boundaries. Challenging patterns. Not because you want to fight, but because you care enough to try. True love is not passive. It's not lazy. It's not afraid of conflict. It welcomes discomfort if it leads to growth. It doesn't sweep things under the rug. It brings them to light, with tenderness. Because what's the point of love if it's not honest? A man who truly loves a woman won't use her affection to escape his responsibilities. He won't hide behind her care like a child hides behind his mother. He'll stand up. He'll step forward. Not perfectly, but willingly. Because he knows, he is her partner. Her support. Her rock. Her equal. And a woman who truly loves a man won't try to change him into someone else. She'll see who he is, and help him become more of it. She'll believe in him when he forgets how. She'll speak life into him when the world tries to drain it out. This kind of love, this rare, sacred, battle-tested love, it doesn't just make you feel good. It makes you better. It teaches you to be less selfish. More patient. More aware. It stretches you. Breaks you. Rebuilds you. It's not about butterflies. It's about the roots that grow deep, so deep that storms can come, and the tree still stands. You argue, but you don't destroy. You disagree, but you don't abandon. You hurt each other, yes, but you repair, again and again. Because the love is stronger than the pride. Because the connection is deeper than the fear. Because walking away would mean losing not just a partner, but a mirror. A mirror that shows you who you are and who you could become. That's why real love is not just about romance. It's spiritual. It's two souls recognizing something ancient in each other. Something beyond words. Something that says, you. You're the one I want to build with. Not because you're perfect. But because you're real. And because you see me, not the mask, not the version I show the world, but me. That kind of love can't be manufactured. It can't be faked. It can't be rushed. It takes time. It takes failure. It takes forgiveness. And when you find it, don't take it for granted. Protect it. Water it. Fight for it. Not every day. But every important day. And remember, real love is not always loud. It's not always poetic. Sometimes, it's just the sound of the door opening at the end of a long day. The smell of food on the stove. The weight of a hand in yours under the blankets. The quiet things. The real things. The love that lasts.